we must have like consistency. If you're doing your work with consistency, with determination, then you are going to achieve many things only in just few months and few years,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah, so also na my son asked me आपकी बातों के चक्कर में मेरा time waste हो गया. So we can't translate the word to. I also tried to browse. So I found I wasted my lot of time getting quote your talks, your conversation. So getting quote is a different kind of word for me. It's a new for me and everything. Just you told we are learn
There
new
is
things.
sister. They are creating. People are creating new words every
Yeah.
day.
Yes, yes, very
Yeah.
true, man. So it's also a wide language, and we have to put a lot of effort with attentively and no, with full of the dedication. We can't.
If you are reading every day, like newspaper, any English book, then you are going to inculcate in your head, right? So it is better if we are reading every day because we can't forget everything. Because hello, ma'am. Good evening. How are you today?
Good evening, ma'am. Thank you for asking. I am very well. What about you?
I'm very fantastic, ma'am. Thanks for asking. So, ma'am, as you know, we are meeting for the second time. So
Yeah,
please
yeah,
introduce yourself if you don't mind.
definitely. If you want. So, as you know, my name is Vijay Lakshmi. I am from Rajasthan. By profession, I am a teacher in a government school. And if I talk about my hobbies, so reading is gardening my hobbies. That's all about.
Okay, that's really great, ma'am. You are a teacher, right?
Thank you for
So
your
which
question.
class? Okay, let me tell you my introduction. My name is Babita. I'm calling you from Gorakhpur. About my education, I have done graduation with English. I did PhD, I did B.Ed, and also qualified CTET, UPTET. Apart from that, I'm a homemaker. Simultaneously, I'm also running YouTube channel. If I talk about my hobbies, I love singing, yoga, and nowadays I'm very fond of talking with the people because of communication skills. I want to enhance my communication skills. And along with, I'm a mother of two kids. Yeah, ma'am, that's all about me. Thank you. So,
Yeah,
ma'am,
professor.
you are a teacher. So, which subject do you teach?
I teach English in 11th and 12th classes.
Okay. And which classes you are
11th,
taking? 11 to 12.
yeah.
Oh, that's really great. Okay. So, ma'am, tell me about your English journey. When did you start?
Okay,
Which kind of
so
difficulty and hurdles you faced when you were learning English?
yeah, earlier I am a mathematics teacher, ma'am, in a primary school. So, but I have done my master in English, so I have to crack a examination. That time I have a good knowledge of the English grammar, but there is a no speaking environment, and I am not no I have no fancy about this language also. I have to learn as a speaking purpose. I know I have to crack the examination. That time I prepare for the examination and I crack the exam and I got a this PGT teacher job. And first my first job in a rural area. That time and in if you know about the Rajasthan very diaspora state. We have different dialects. Every district have a different dialect, and even we Rajasthani can't understand another district language. So I got posting in a different district. It is not my native district. So there is a very tough to express in a English. That time I have a good knowledge in initial time, and after 2 3 years, just I usually try to connect in their language, their local language and a Shekhawati language, and in a background I usually forget about the English. And
Yeah.
after 4 years I got transfer in a small town. That time the student are taking interest the English speaking, and I also thinking about, but there is a no suitable platform me, and my kid is also no very young, we can say it's a, he is very toddler, and after that he is going to uh, and last 5 months, I have been here in this application, and I am try to connect the at least 1 2 3 co-learner and try to enhance my speaking journey and open my mouth. Otherwise, I am an English teacher, but in the school, if we express our ideas in the school in English to English. So it is very tough for the student. And
Hmm.
maybe the future we try to enhance a little bit, but still we are struggling. Both are the teacher and student, and we
Yes.
are learning together. Student are also learning, and I am also learning English, and I have to learn lot of things apart
Yeah.
from the grammars and syntax of the English language. There is a lot of collocations or a lot of structure also. How can we express the informal language, our informal Hindi? How can we translate? How can we use the situational and English? How can we use a different verb? Yesterday I read the word sound, and it's a different use, and I showed a funny language. I read
Yeah.
a sentence there. He is financially sound. So sound word is just creating any noise and any voice, but it is a different use. And also there is a word, there is a sentence. He sounded bit worried. He sounded. So sound is just like as a verbs. So we have to learn a lot of things, ma'am. Still we are made to do English, and it's a. I think it will become a long journey. We have to put lot of effort.
Yeah, ma'am. Like birth to death, we have to learn something new every day. We have to like explore our knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Every day. Yeah, being
Yes.
a teacher, it's, it's like mandatory to speak with your student, because if you know this language and if you are speaking in English, then a student can also learn from you,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so a student asked me, मेरे मोबाइल पे एक वीडियो आया, how can we translate? So I have no a good knowledge, enough knowledge. I can't say the came and come verb. So I try to browse. How can we say? So there is a lot of alternative. The video pop up on my mobile, popped up my mobile. The video showed up my mobile. The video appeared on my mobile. So in English, we have to learn lot of lot of alternatives. So I don't know the a good English speaker what kind of the words use. So
There is many
have
word,
to.
there is many word and sentence structure, right? If you are going to learn, then you can't understand everything. But yes, still we have to try to learn everything, because you are not going to learn anything in a day. It will take time,
Yes,
so we
it's
must focus in it, right?
yeah,
So with time we can achieve fluency, we can achieve everything, but
yeah,
we must have like consistency. If you are doing your work with consistency, with determination, then you are going to achieve many things only in just few months and few years,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, so also na my son asked me आपकी बातों के चक्कर में मेरा time waste हो गया. So we can't translate the word to. I also try to browse. So I found I wasted my lot of time getting quote your talks, your conversation. So getting quote is a different kind of word for me. It's a new for me, and everything just you told we are learn
There
new
is
things.
sentence structure and new structure. We are like, if you are going on YouTube channel and on Google, then you can find a lot of structure. People are creating new words every
Yeah,
day.
yes, very
Yeah.
true, man. So it's also a wide language, and we have to put a lot of effort with attentively and no with full of the dedication. We can't
Hmm.
say, yeah, I am now a perfect person and perfect speaker. So I think it's
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, and we can't satisfied about this language.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
satisfy. No, every video and every English conversation, every day of the newspaper, we come across with new words and new structure. And we have to browse how can we use this word. And sometimes we are amazed, oh, it is another uses of this word and this sentence.
Yeah, but if you are reading every day, like newspaper, any English book, you are going to inculcate in your head, right? So it is better if we are reading every day. because we
Yeah,
can't forget everything, because we are doing everything like in each and every day,
yeah,
right?
definitely, ma'am. So, what kind of things are you learning in nowadays? Any structure, if you have in your mind, you can share with me.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, nowadays, mostly I prefer to like talk with the people, and mostly I listen a lot. Every day I try to listen like podcast and conversational videos. There is a lot of conversational videos on YouTube channel,
Yeah,
so you can, and you can search according to your choice, right? And you can listen. So mostly when I busy in the kitchen, so I prefer to listening, and
yeah,
yeah, listening is like listening helps me a lot,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I have been learning this language for 1 year, and I feel now I improved a lot, only just, yeah, in 1 year, because until you ready for yourself, you are not going to learn anything. So it's totally depends person to person, this language, how much they are giving timing to learn this language, right? So if you are giving more and more time, so you are going to learn more and more. There is no
Yes, ma'am.
doubt.
Earlier, when I was teaching in the classroom, that time I have a no fancy about the speaking, and honestly, no, I have no environment of the speaking. But after some time, my son have a great and zeal to learn this language, and I start teaching him. So that time I pay attention. No, today I come across with a sentence in my book. There is a story about the watch. The watch is running very fast due to the some default. So there is a sentence, it was away into November. Any fault, any damage in the watch. So it was away into the November. It means वो नवंबर में पहुंच गई, आगे चल रही थी घड़ी. So when we
Oh,
start pay attention that these kind of things, that time we know about, oh, how can we use like that. Otherwise we are just using the simple sentence and we
hmm.
never pay attention. No.
Yeah,
So
for moving an advanced level, you have to put your extra effort, right? And you
yeah,
have to read some advanced structure so that you can know.
be away. No, it's just time be smart and be honest. So that like the be away, dur raho, and was away, the second form of or was away into the November, मतलब वो नवंबर में पहुंच गई. So we can frame like that the sentence. So
Yeah.
when we try to the browse and try to scroll and try to dissect the sentence and words, that time we come to know about the English language deeply.
Right. And I think you are using this kind of sentence in your day-to-day life, right?
I am not. I try to. If I am aware of, I learn today the word and the sentence. I try to use and I also discuss other co-learner. Also,
Yes.
give some also the information. I read the sentence, the word. That is the benefit of the. I also keep fresh in my mind. Also giving the some information the other co-learner. I try to, ma'am. I am not very sure, but
Actually, you are doing great job, because if you are sharing your thought, your knowledge with other co-learners, they are going to learn a lot of things from your side, right? It
yeah,
is
yeah,
very good idea if you are spreading your knowledge, because if you are spreading your knowledge, then you are going to learn a lot of things, and you are
yes.
going to inculcate in your head that word. Because if we are using many time frequently, then this automatically this sentence inculcate in our head, right?
Yes, but now every day we feel amazed about the language. Nowadays, if we listen our conversation video, people are using "I am hail from," just like "I am hail from Rajasthan." So hail the word is for the the snow and ola in Hindi में कहते हैं ना ओला वृष्टि. So we can use a word in a different situation, and we can't imagine we can use the word. So we
Yeah,
have
right.
more and more. Yeah.
Mm. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's totally depend on situation, right? Which kind of, yeah, then we can use that word.
Yes, yes, yes. But when if we are just going through only our own language and own now translation, sometimes people say now we have to learn first the grammar, tenses and modals, verbs, and active and passive voice and narration also. So I would usually say we have to first listen. No, and the translation and tenses and modals verb are a different matter, I think. And in day-to-day life, it's a very minimal use. The
Yeah,
structure
right.
is important, I think, in English.
Yeah, structure is very most important. If you are not able to go for grammar, then you can learn through the structure, sentence structure. Like
Yeah,
3 to 4, 5 structure you have to learn every day. Then you are going to learn everything. Because
yeah,
yeah, a lot of people are there, they are not able to go for grammar because they are thinking it is going to burden in our head, right?
yeah.
So
And
it
in
is being
India, nowadays, youth have a tendency to move abroad. No, so they are learning new things. Their relative, their friend circle is learning new things. Their informal language, day-to-day life English. Otherwise, in official language, I think it is not much more tough. It's we can say easy and we can easily learn. But day-to-day life, we have a thousands of words, thousands of way to say any a one situation. So nowadays, I think that it's a tend to learn the informal language.
and we have to try to learn new words until you move forward by yourself. You're not going to learn anything, right? So and nowadays it is very easy for us to learn anything. We are fortunate about it because we have mobile, and anything you can search on YouTube channel or Google. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
easily do anything, right? And through this mobile, I can say we are able to speak, we are able to express our thought in front of other people, right? And sitting at home, we are talking to each other. It's a really
yeah.
very fascinating moment in front of us.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
So
so do you have
I
any
think,
question, ma'am? Or should
and
we?
no, ma'am. We will try to connect in the near future, and
Yeah,
I think now we should wrap up our session.
yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting me. It was because I have learned many things from you, right? So if people are going to watch this video, then they will definitely learn from your side because you have mentioned many words today and sentences structure, right?
Thank you
Okay.
ma'am, for your good words. Okay, bye. Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.